Hello, today is Saturday, September 19th, 2015, and this will be my weeks 20 through 22 twin pregnancy update. I feel like a lot's been going on in my pregnancy lately, and I'll just try and share the highlights quickly. I've started to sleep with my pregnancy pillow at night because I just can't, you know, stay comfortable without it, and I need to stay on my side since I'm getting so big now. So I'm kind of adjusting to that, but I have been sleeping fairly well with it, so that's good. I've been getting some swollen feet actually during the day, and so that's something new. It doesn't hurt, it's just there, and it makes my shoes fit rather snugly, and it just looks really funny. So, yeah, that's definitely new. I, excuse me, have been dealing with more acid reflux and heartburn, and I'm pretty sensitive to foods that even are slightly spiced or acidic, so that's kind of impacted what I can eat comfortably. Um, I started to crave more sweet things, so my new favorite is the cranberry orange scone at Starbucks, because yes, I'm still getting my breakfast sandwich, although I've been just doing like the egg and cheese because the sausage is spicy. So, but I find like the orange juice and this green juice I was buying was very acidic, and it was giving me some, acid reflux and heartburn. So I have to kind of watch that. Um, Sorry, it's early in the morning and trying to gather my thoughts. I had a follow-up appointment with my MFM, and she just kind of was there to answer any questions after our anatomy scan, and she did use the Doppler to find their heartbeats, which she did quickly. And I just asked her some basic questions like, what's her preferred process, I guess, in terms of, twin pregnancies, induction, C-section versus vaginal delivery. And she said, well, she doesn't set a date for induction until week 38 in pregnancy. So she really wants to try to have a natural delivery, a vaginal delivery, and she said that her and all the other doctors on her team are experienced delivering twins and delivering twins that may come breech. So, ideally she would like to have one of the babies head down, and if the other one turns, it's okay because she has experience getting the baby out, when they turn breech. So that gives me some comfort. Of course, it would be great if I could have a vaginal delivery, not have major surgery. Of course, all of this will take place in the operating room, and just in case, they'll probably have to give me a spinal so that if I do need to switch to a C-section, they can very quickly administer an epidural and get me going for that. So yeah, it's just nice to know what her process is, I guess, and that the goal is for me to make it to 38 weeks. We will see. So I also asked about, like breastfeeding after birth, and um, what kind of help I'll get, and she said that they are very pro breastfeeding, very friendly towards that, and they will encourage the mother to breastfeed, right away, as long as babies are healthy and everything is good after delivery. So they will also send a lactation consultant that same day to start to help the mother get established with, the latch and everything else. And I also asked her, I do have an anxiety about not having enough milk for my twins, especially right away. I've just read a lot of stuff about the impact of being an IVF pregnancy, and also if it is a C-section, how that may impact my milk coming in, etc. So I asked, can I bring donor milk in just in case um, I don't produce? And she said she'll have to check. So she did, and she said that, yeah, it's fine to bring in donor milk. You just have to fill out some paperwork when you first get to the hospital the day that you're coming in for delivery. So that's kind of cool. And I also had the hospital tour. So Adam and I went on a Saturday, and we had a really nice tour with this nurse, and they asked a ton of questions. Some of the highlights of the tour is that the um, rooms are all private, and a lot of them have been renovated, and so they're quite nice and comfortable. And the the whole kind of process takes place in the same area of the hospital, meaning you come in, you're in labor, so you go to triage, they determine that labor is established, they move you to the room where you'll hopefully deliver in. Of course, for me, they would prep me there and then bring me to the OR. And then after that, they bring you to like the mother-baby room, as they call it, and that's where you recover. They follow the rooming in procedure, policy, whatever, where the babies are in your room at all times under your own care. Of course, the nurses are there to help and to lend a hand when you're first getting used to parenting and still recovering, of course, but they want Adam and I to become parents from day one and have the babies with us at all times. So I think that's great. And the lactation consultants, I guess, are very engaged. You have to actually like shoo them away because they really want to help you be successful in breastfeeding. And I'm just really happy about that because I'm absolutely determined to make it work. So they also have a breastfeeding support group that meets weekly at the hospital, and you can actually bring your husband too. And so I think that's pretty neat because he's definitely going to have a role in the process, and I want him to know as much as he can about it so that he can offer the most support. So the tour was a big success. Adam and I left feeling just really happy and content with the situation. I'm in such good hands at this hospital. I feel like it'll go really smoothly for us there. And we live rather close by, so it will be easy for us to get there. Other things that we've been doing to prepare is we've been taking these free webinars offered through my company. They work with a lactation consultant for moms that are returning to work and want to continue breastfeeding. So this woman offers support and services to these women, as well as offering these webinars. So all in all, we've taken like 4 breastfeeding classes. We've taken a class on baby essentials, so just basic care of your baby, swaddling, diapering, bathing, that kind of thing. We took a class on Dunstan Baby Talk and Baby Sign Language. And just briefly put, Dunstan Baby Talk was developed by this Australian Priscilla Dunstan. She discovered that the baby's cries are actually distinct, and she found that there was basically 5 words that the babies were saying in their cries. And these words meant 5 different things in terms of what they needed. And it's really fascinating. I'm definitely going to try it. Baby sign language is something you would introduce more around 4 to 6 months and on. And it's based on American Sign Language, and it's, I think, really effective at opening communication between you and your child in that time when they are unable to, say words and sentences, but they are very eager to express themselves, and it I could see it really cutting down on the frustration that they feel, the tantrums, that kind of thing. So Adam and I are definitely going to do that with our babies. And we just recently took a class on infant massage, which was nice. It was just a very basic introduction to it, but it gave us some good ideas on when and how to do the massage. Um, so yeah, we've just been learning a lot. I've been doing a lot of reading on different like parenting philosophies online, different child psychologists and doctors that have developed their own theories and practices, including Dr. Harvey Karp, who developed the 5 S's he writes about in The Happiest Baby on the Block. And these are tools to help parents calm their babies especially when they're newborn, like 0 to 3 or 4 months. And so I was able to find a copy of the DVD, and I watched it. It's only like a half an hour long, but it's really fascinating because he's obviously working directly with the parents, and you get to see the different situations that he's trying to help them work through, and the techniques were really effective. So, I'll try anything to keep the baby serene and keep the household as peaceful as possible. And yeah, we've just been really enjoying discussing all of this as well. Adam and I have been having these really great discussions and really bonding over just the idea of becoming parents, and we're really on the same page as far as the approach that we want to take to parenting. So it's just been a really wonderful time, kind of like the honeymoon phase of pregnancy, I think. And I've been feeling overall really good. Um, Obviously there's the aches and pains and the fatigue and stuff like that, but for the most part, yeah, I've been feeling really healthy and positive. And yeah, just looking forward to each step along the way of the pregnancy. It's been such an amazing adventure so far. So there are probably more things that I could share, but that's about all that I can remember at this time. And yeah, so thanks for tuning in. As always, coming up, I'll be having a second glucose test, and I think another ultrasound somewhere in like a month from now. Things have been going very smoothly, so yeah, I'm just feeling really good and really positive about the pregnancy. So I will let you all go. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye.